cardiovascular system has three major functions: transportation, regulation, and protection. Um, some of those more important than others for us in terms of thinking about sport and exercise. Transportation, we think about massively in terms of transporting the respiratory gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide, oxygen to the muscles, carbon dioxide away from the muscles, working in partnership with the respiratory system that brings in and eliminates those. But also transporting the fuels we need for energy, so blood glucose, fatty acids, proteins, whatever we need to break down to create ATP, transporting hormones, and transporting the other aspects that are carried around in the blood as well. Regulation, crucial. One of the key ones we think about in terms of exercise is regulating temperature. Heat being a large byproduct of exercise, and heat also being real catastrophic to performance and to some extent health if it gets too high or too low. So the cardiovascular system can help regulate temperature by, one, carrying that heat in the blood, and two, by directing that blood to specific parts of the body. So when we want to cool down, blood flow will be redirected towards the skin, and we can lose that heat through sweating. When we want to heat up, we will redirect blood from those peripheries, from the skin, the toes, the ears, the nose, and keep it to the centre of the body to keep the major organs warm and keep them moving. The third role is protection. Two key aspects of that, one being the role of the white blood cells in the immune system in terms of fighting bacteria and fighting infection, and clotting, the platelets in the blood. Their ability to form clots to prevent blood loss is very, very important. So to do those functions, the cardiovascular system relies on its specific structures, and the main ones we need to consider, well, the only ones really, the heart itself, the blood vessels, and the blood. So the heart specific structure allows it to really be the driving force that pumps the blood around the body. The blood vessels are the pathways with which that blood takes, and the blood itself is the one that's really probably doing the important job. It's carrying the gases and the nutrients, it's carrying the heat that we need to regulate the temperature, and it's carrying the white blood cells and the platelets that we need to perform the roles of protection. So